Good morning and welcome to Everyday Mindfulness. My name is Bruce Wayne McClellan and I am your guide this morning into the world of mindfulness and meditation brought to you by the One Kind Word podcast. Good morning. Happy Monday. I see that Scott's out there bright and early. Hi, Scott. And we're going to get started with our quote for the day. And our quote for the day is really quite inspiring from Daniel Lubetsky. He says, "My mistakes have taught me that the first step to successfully choosing kindness is being more mindful about it, letting go of impatience and intolerance along the way." Wow, there is a lot in there. First of all, there's a vulnerability piece there because Daniel admits he's a human being, as we all are. We make mistakes. What we learn from those mistakes is what is really important and impactful. The first step he talks about here is being more mindful. That's just being more aware, more alert to what's really going on beyond our annoyances and our uncertainty in our world. Letting go of impatience, wanting things to happen sooner than they are. That's actually related to our need for certainty. We need things to happen at a certain pace. We want that certainty of happening now, not later. And the intolerance, we want people to be different than they are. But we are just as we are written as individuals out here. We wouldn't want everyone to be the same now, would we? So this is really about opening up our hearts, being mindful, remembering, opening our brain and opening our hearts up to others, letting go of impatience and intolerance along the way. Good morning. We have some other folks. Dina's here and Julia is here. Thank you so much. And we have Elizabeth as well. And we have Debbie. Good morning, everybody. Great to see you. Let's get started with our meditation, shall we? With just becoming aware, being mindful of the gravity. This is the physical gravity. This is a very simple process of being aware of the force of gravity in our body. Happens all the time, but we're not aware of it. Just to increase our mindfulness by this much. And we're going to align with that and further focusing our alertness and paying attention to the force of gravity. What we're going to do is put our feet nice and flat on the floor, hands on the laps with the palms facing upward. We'll sit nice and tall. Head should feel as though it's being suspended from above. Now I'd like you to allow your hips to settle into the chair and raise your sternum to the sky, heart to the heaven, as they say. Good morning, Renee. And we're actually stretching our midsection, which is making lots of room for our vital organs. It actually feels pretty nice when we do that. We're going to drop our shoulders, let go of that tension in our shoulders and our neck, soften the jaw, and close the eyes. And allow me to invite you beautiful people into this present moment with 3 deeply satisfying breaths together. And I'd like to welcome you to this present moment. Gosh, this is a sweet moment here. We have just this moment together on an early Monday morning, facing our week. We can just sit together quietly across the virtual space. So let's anchor ourselves in this sweet moment with our mindful breath by steadying and slowing the breath We'll begin that by gently breathing in through the nose, pausing, and then releasing through the lips. And pausing once again. We'll continue that cycle of mindful breathing throughout today's meditation. We're going to continue this mindful breathing, and we're going to add a focal point. And today our focal point is going to be our mind and heart connection. So what I'd like you to do is just gently raise your right hand and touch your forehead very gently, like a little kiss on the forehead, and then touch your heart. And you can return your hand back to your spot there. I just wanted you to become aware of your mind, opening your mind and your heart. This is kind of a reminder. So remember, our focus will happen only during that pause in our breathing between the in-breath and the out-breath. And I want you to focus on open mind, open heart. Let's continue that synchronization of our breath and our focal point. And we'll release that mindful breath and just breathe normally. And we'll let go of that focal point and set our mind adrift. We'll also let go of any thoughts, feelings, or pictures in our mind so that we may join together in the stillness and merge into the silence, into the silence. And when you're ready, we'll take a nice deep breath and slowly open your eyes. Good morning, Scott, Elizabeth, Julia, Dina, Debbie, and Renee. Thank you so much for joining us. I know others will be joining us as well throughout the morning. Karen and Joanne and perhaps Margie. I'd love to hear from you today. What was most helpful in today's meditation? What's on your mind? Love to hear from you this morning. So keep that in mind this week. I honor the best in who you are and the best in who you may become. Namaste. Have a wonderful Monday morning, and I hope you are all very, very well. See you tomorrow.